Hi friends. So in this video we will discuss about the gender nouns. So gender nouns have four categories. Masculine, feminine, these are the two categories. The next two categories are common gender noun and neuter gender noun, which we will be discussing after I explain this. So masculine gender noun क्या होता है और feminine gender noun क्या होता है? Please look here. For example, if I am writing lion, lion is masculine. M for masculine, M for male. जो हमारा male version in the society exist करता है, that is masculine gender noun. जैसे boy, father, grandfather, lion, tiger. All the male versions are called masculine nouns, and all the female versions of those are called the feminine nouns. For example, mother, sister, niece, granddaughter, lioness. These are few examples, so let me write them for you. So lion is a masculine noun. Lioness is the feminine noun. Then tiger and tigress. So tiger is the masculine noun and tigress is the feminine noun. Masculine, king. Feminine is queen. Boy, girl. Father, mother. Duke, duchess. Peacock, peahen. God, goddess. Drake, duck. So these are few nouns where we can understand which is a masculine noun and which is a feminine noun. I will be giving you more examples with sentences so that you understand in a better manner. I saw a king. So we have to write the opposite of it or the feminine noun of it. I saw a king in the kingdom. So your question is change the masculine noun to the feminine noun. So why I am giving the question of changing masculine to feminine, so that you get a better know-how. So I can change the entire sentence. I saw a queen in the kingdom. So I hope this makes it clear. We'll take another example. I saw a peacock eating grains. So peacock is the masculine noun. Now we have to change the sentence to feminine noun. I saw a peahen eating grains. Next sentence, the third one. The bee was buzzing. So bee, that is the honey bee, that is your feminine noun. Now I am changing two sentences where feminine nouns are changed to the masculine nouns. The drone was buzzing. So B is the feminine noun and drone is the masculine noun for the same. The next one, the tigress cuddled her cubs. The tigress cuddled her cubs. So tigress is a feminine noun. Now we change it to the masculine noun. Did you notice the difference here? Her and his. Why have we written? Because tigress is a female, so her is a feminine pronoun and tiger is a masculine noun, so his is a masculine pronoun. So we have to take care of these things as well. I'll be giving you more words so that we can have a better know-how of the topic. Now let's take few words with an activity. These are few words that are written now. Let's match them with their correct gender nouns. First is emperor. So that can be matched with empress. Next is waiter. Waiter is the masculine gender noun. It can be matched through waitress. That's a feminine gender noun. Author is a masculine gender noun. It can be matched to the feminine gender noun, that is authoress. Bull is a masculine gender noun. It can be matched with cow, that is the feminine gender noun. Peafowl is the feminine gender noun. It can be matched with the masculine gender noun. Za is a masculine gender noun. It can be matched to Zarina, the feminine gender noun. Hero is a masculine gender noun that can be matched with heroine, that is the feminine gender noun. I hope it is clear until here. Let's take more examples through sentences. Let's choose the correct option. The dash was tired in the polo ground. The options are mare or stallion. What could be the correct option? It is stallion. Why? Because understand the difference. Horse is a common noun, that is a common gender noun that we will be doing further. There are two subcategories in horses, that is mare, जो हमारी घोड़ी होती है, जो हमारे wedding processions में होती है, जो बारात में हम देखते हैं वो घोड़ा नहीं होता, that is घोड़ी. It is called mare in English. जो घोड़ा होता है, which is used for the sport polo and is used in polo grounds, that is called a stallion. So when I am framing a sentence, the dash was tired in the polo ground. So the mare cannot be present in the polo ground. It has to be stallion only. Here, children, please watch. S will not be capital because stallion is not a proper noun. It is a common gender noun and it is a common noun. So when we have a proper noun in place, even in the middle of the sentence, that has to be capitalized. But this will not be capitalized. Why? Because it's a common noun. The next sentence. The next sentence. The dash was rude in her behavior. The options are landlord or landlady. So now it is very important for you to understand the difference. I will try fitting one word at a time. The landlord was rude in her behavior. नहीं, ये गलत हो जाएगा because her कब आता है? I had told in the beginning, her is a feminine gender pronoun. So landlady is feminine noun, lady. Landlady was rude in her behavior. So this is the answer. The landlady was rude in her behavior. Third sentence. Sentence. I caught a dash to get a picture with him. Him, I told you, that is a masculine gender noun. Had the sentence been only this much, I caught a dash, then both the answers would have been correct. और कोई भी answer आप लगा सकते थे इसमें. But as we have already mentioned what kind of an answer we are looking for, the hint is given here. The answer has to go according to the masculine noun only because him is a masculine noun. So gander will be the answer, not goose, because goose is feminine. I caught a goose to get a picture with him. No, I caught a gander to get a picture with him. This is your answer. Let's take one more example. This sentence is also a little tricky one. A dash was caught. Both the answers you might feel can be correct. A ewe was caught. No. Why? Because ewe is the feminine, although it can be correct, but यहाँ से हम judge करेंगे. We don't have any pronoun to judge here. So we will judge from here. A ewe is a wrong answer because ewe has a vowel sound, so it had to be an ewe was caught. अगर an नहीं लिखा है, then we will get the other option placed here. That is, a ram was caught. For the information, I would like to tell, ewe and ram are the names of the sheep. The ewe is the feminine gender of the sheep, and ram is the masculine gender of the sheep. I hope this topic is clear. Now I will take you to the common gender noun. We will understand how the common gender nouns are different from masculine and feminine gender nouns. As we all understood that male version is called the masculine, the female version is called the feminine. But the third category is where we are not able to judge or we are not able to categorize the people or animals or birds into these two categories. If we are speaking about them, that means that we are generally talking about that one category. For example, doctor. I met a doctor last evening, but you haven't cleared out in your conversation that it was a female doctor or it was a male doctor. क्या वो male थे, क्या वो female थे? आपने इसकी clarity नहीं दी. So this is a common gender word that is used in your conversation. Next is lawyer. These are few examples: doctor, lawyer, writer, baby, friend, singer, manager, horse, sheep. So, if we talk about lawyer, so my lawyer is great, but you haven't cleared out that it is a female lawyer or it's a male lawyer. Writer, the writer writes the book, but it could be female, it could be male. Baby, there was a baby crying last night in our neighborhood, but in your conversation you haven't cleared out that it was a baby boy or it was a baby girl. Until and unless you mention, it is not clear in your conversation. Singer. Singers can be feminine, singers can be masculine. They can be male singers, they can be female singers as well. So I have heard a great singer yesterday. Manager. I met the manager at the hotel. It can be female manager, it can be male manager. Horse. As I told in my previous masculine and feminine gender nouns, that horse is the common gender noun. So for example, you are framing a sentence, I can see that horse, it looks beautiful. But the closer you go, that's when you realize that it is a mare or a stallion. So, oh, it is a pretty mare. She has beautiful color, or she has a beautiful shiny mane. And the two gender breakups are stallion for the male gender and mare for the female gender. Sheep, as I just told you in my previous sentence, sheep is a common gender noun, ewe is the feminine of sheep, and ram is the masculine of sheep. So you have to frame a sentence where you are clearing out that, oh, I could see the sheep grazing. No, I could see the ram grazing, or all the ewes were grazing. So that's where your conversation becomes clear related to common nouns. So there are a lot of conversations where, lot of statements where you need to use the common gender noun. So common gender noun की एक परिभाषा अगर मैं आपको simple शब्दों में बताऊं, common gender nouns वो common words होते हैं जिनसे gender का पता नहीं चलता कि वो masculine gender है या feminine gender है. The conversation is still vague and incomplete in case आपको पता करना है कि वो feminine था या masculine था. The next category, that is the fourth category, is the neuter gender noun. The next category is neuter gender nouns. Neuter, N for neuter, N for non-living things. So your pen, table, fan, book, plate, house, hat. These are few words where you cannot judge the gender. Neither common gender, neither masculine, neither feminine. These are non-living things. So only it will be the pronoun. The pronoun that is used in this conversation is it. I got a hat. It was torn. I brought a plate from the kitchen, but it broke. I bought a house last month. It is magnificent. So that's how we understand the four nouns that we have talked about today is masculine gender noun, feminine gender noun, common gender noun and neuter gender noun. So these four gender nouns form one main category of the gender nouns. Let's take some examples of sentences for common gender noun and neuter gender nouns. The sentence is, I heard the singer last night. So your common noun is singer. With this sentence, you cannot judge that it is a male singer or it's a female singer. But if I say or if I add on to it, I heard the singer last night, she was great. So the pronoun tells us that it was a female or it was a male. But we are not putting it right now here. In my further hours, I will guide you towards the pronoun, that how the pronoun has to be used with these. The teacher wants to meet my parent. So there are two nouns in this, parent and teacher. Teacher is a common noun, parent is also a common noun. But with this word teacher, we cannot judge that it is a male teacher or it is a female teacher. Same goes with the parent. We are not able to judge here that which parent the teacher wants to meet. It is a female parent or it's a male parent. Horse is a common noun, as I told. It is not clear here that it was a stallion who ran or it was a mare who ran. Tina's baby cried for milk. So the common noun here is baby. It is not clear that it was a girl child or it was a boy child. So the gender is not clear, but we can associate this word to the baby. So that is why baby is a common gender noun. Friend is a common noun. My friend is waiting for me. But with this sentence, can you judge it is a female friend or it's a male friend that is waiting for you? No. So that is a common word used for friend. That is a common gender noun. One more example we can take. The student won the prize. Student is a common gender noun. Again, it is not clear. ये clear नहीं है कि हम किसकी बात कर रहे हैं. It was a boy or it was a girl. It was a masculine student or it was a feminine student. So that is why these few words are also the common nouns which do not tell about the gender clearly, but they associate to people. So these are called common gender nouns. Now let's talk about the neuter gender noun sentences. Neuter gender nouns, as we told, my pen broke. So it is a non-living thing. It does not ask you to specify that it is used for a masculine noun or a feminine gender noun or a common gender noun. Again, the bag was huge. The mountain was gigantic. The lights looked marvelous. So lights, those are the lights that we decorate our houses with. So they looked marvelous. The house appeared magnificently after renovation. The house appeared magnificently after renovation. So these are the neuter gender nouns which do not require the specification of being masculine or feminine. Now let's take few examples where they clear out your doubts related to the pronouns. Which pronouns are used with which gender noun? So these are the pronouns that are used for these specific gender nouns. So when we are using masculine gender noun, the sentences, in case they have, will use he, him or his. For example, I met my grandfather, he was not keeping well. Feminine, she and her. For example, I met my mother. She looked phenomenally well. So it is she. I gave my pen to my sister. She was very happy. It was her pen. So that is how we will frame certain sentences with these. Common gender noun will have it as a pronoun always. उसमें सिर्फ it ही use होगा. क्यों? For example, if we take a sentence, I saw a horse. It looked beautiful or it looked tall. It ran fast. जब तक हमें ये नहीं पता कि वो masculine है या feminine है, we cannot put the pronoun. I will change the sentence. I saw a horse, but when I went near, she was a mare. She was not a stallion. So she और he का difference आपको तब पता चला जब आप उसके पास गए, आपने उसे देखा. Another example could be, I heard a baby crying. When I went near, she wanted milk. So she means that was a baby girl. Neuter gender. Neuter gender will always have it because it is non-living thing. It does not have anything to do with the genderness. That is, it cannot be categorized as I told in masculine and feminine nouns. Let's take few sentences as examples. I met a boy, he was very active. So he is the pronoun that is used here. If I take the feminine gender noun, my friend is expected any moment. I will welcome her. So he is the pronoun here in the masculine gender. Her is the pronoun here in the feminine gender. So the moment I wrote her, you are able to make out that I am waiting for a friend who is feminine in gender, who is a girl. The moment I could have written him. My friend is expected any moment. I will welcome him. अगर मैंने him कहा होता, you would have judged that it is a male or it is a masculine gender friend where I am waiting for. Third is the common gender noun. This sentence, the baby cried for milk. अगर मैंने ये sentence यहाँ पे end कर दिया है, that means it's a common gender noun. There is no pronoun used in it. But अगर मैंने इसके अंदर एक sentence और add किया है, I gave her the bottle. Her लिखते ही आपको पता चल गया कि it's a feminine gender noun. But ये सिर्फ explanation के लिए था. आपको यहाँ पे third example is related to the common gender noun. The baby cried for milk. It was given the milk. अब इसमें it use करने पे अभी तक ये clear नहीं है that it was a baby girl or a baby boy. So the baby cried for milk. Baby दूध के लिए रोया था. It was given the milk. यानी the baby was given the milk. It is still not clear about the genderness. Next is the neuter gender. The table broke. I bought it last night. So it is the pronoun, table is the noun. So table, as it is a neuter gender noun, it will be the pronoun for that. So I hope I am able to clear your doubts till here. Let's take few more examples of the sentences with the pronouns. Meeta has a pen. Dash friend asked for it. So Meeta is underlined. किसके बारे में बात हो रही है? Meeta के बारे में. तो Meeta is a feminine gender or a masculine gender. You can make out with the name. So now her आएगा या his आएगा, that you have to judge correctly. As feminine gender noun accounts for she or her, it will be her. The pronoun is written in small. The first letter is not capitalized. But why I have capitalized it here? Because it is the first letter after the full stop. The new sentence is starting. Rohan met a lawyer for dash case. His case or her case. As we all know, Rohan is a masculine gender noun, so his will come here. His case. Rohan met a lawyer for his case. So now in this sentence, my student passed the exam, dash was happy. Now it's your choice. If you have to fill if you fill it, that means you are not disclosing the gender. If you want to write she, that means you are stating that she is a female. If you want to write he, that means you are stating that it is a male. So all the three answers are correct. It depends on what you want to fill here. So all three answers are correct here. Fourth one is the pencil was blunt. I sharpened it. I sharpened it. It would be the answer if I give you the option she or it. I sharpened it. I cannot write I sharpened her. I sharpened she. I sharpened he. So these are a few examples. I hope I'm able to clear out all the doubts related to the gender nouns. Watch all my videos and keep watching, keep sharing so that everyone can benefit out of it. Thank you.